Hi, good morning, everyone. Welcome to OceanClick TV 7th episode. And for today, we are going to meet our U.S. chairperson, Jason Pugao, who will be joining me shortly. Good morning.
Good morning.
Right. It's what time right now in California? 12 p.m. Yes. Right. And we're broadcasting all over the world. So I was just confirming the time. And how are you today?
Pretty good, Spring. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining me for today's episode for OceanClick TV. And before I do go ahead and ask you a few questions, I just want to introduce you to everyone who's viewing our live streaming today. So guys, with me today is Jason Pugao. He is OceanClick U.S. Office Chairperson. And he is also the team leader of the JPRE Group from Keller Williams Tri-Valley. And he specializes in residential and multifamily real estate listings and sales. And of course, his experience in the 1031 exchange transactions, as well as experience in FHA buyer representation, first-time home buyer representation, and 203K property purchases, right? If I got that right. And on top of that, on top of being a licensed real estate agent, he is also a residential property manager, certified distressed property expert, and licensed notary public, and certified credit specialist.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Thanks for all the shout outs. It's at the end of the day, it's all just a special handshake. There's nothing to it.
So right now we are streaming live on Facebook, on Instagram, as well as on TikTok, because apparently that's what's in these days. So
sounds good. All right, let's do it.
Okay.
How's it going, everyone?
So we have a few questions here prepared for you. First and foremost, we just want to know what made you decide to go into real estate.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, real estate is essential to life. Back during the Stone Age days, everyone needed a cave to hunker down into. So for me, it's very important. Real estate is something fun. Mm-hmm. It's new, something new every day. You can do so much to real estate. And so that's essentially what piqued my interest.
Yeah, I think the real estate industry right now it's seller's market, as what I've been hearing.
Yeah, it's totally a seller's market, and ultimately what determines that is supply and demand.
Yeah.
And so when there's low supply and a lot of demand, naturally it turns into a seller's market. So yes.
There you go. And of course, you've been in the real estate industry for more than 30?
Yeah, so I started my real estate career in property management back in 2004.
Okay.
And I got into full-time real estate sales in 2010.
Okay.
I phased myself out of property management about 2014 and 15. And I recently just got back into property management under specialized property management here in the Bay Area, but more so on the business development role.
I see.
But yeah, 2004 is when I got started.
So that's a long time.
Yeah, it's been about 17 years.
But we're still young.
I definitely feel it. So
Awesome. Yeah. But you and your team, you recently got awards. Like your team, the JPRE Group was awarded like the Quadruple Platinum Group Award, right? Congratulations.
Yeah, I mean, thank you, Spring. You know, it's really cool to be recognized. It's not something that we put out there too much, but it's certainly cool to be recognized. Yeah. I think that's kind of a testament to the systems and the models that my team and I have created, and also a testament to the loyalty that we have with our clients.
Yeah.
A lot of people who we've worked with in the past before, and so that's always a blessing when your career is at that level.
Exactly. And I do know that you personally has been awarded the Pinnacle Award from the Association of Realtors for 2020 for a minimum of $33 million sales volume and 50 plus units sold. Like, that's a feat.
Yeah, again, it's cool. It's cool to be recognized. It's something that we just don't flaunt or anything like that, or
But
we
it
don't
shows
toot our own
that it
horns.
works. Like,
But it's a testament to the loyalty with our clients and how we operate as a business. So yeah, we're really thankful for the recognitions.
awesome. And now, like, having a virtual assistance team, right? How did that help in terms of moving your business forward?
Yeah, so virtual assistance was a game changer for me. I think my first virtual assistant hire was in 2017.
Wow. Okay.
And 2015, 16 and 2015 and 16 were really busy years, sales wise for us. But it got to a point where I was spending too much time on non-income producing activities.
Yeah.
A lot of the repetitive administrative tasks. So bringing on virtual assistants to help kind of take on that tedious work that, again, doesn't necessarily produce income, but it helps, streamline our processes. Those were, it was a game changer. And so I don't think I'll ever be doing what I do today without the virtual assistants.
That's really good to know, because as the chairman of OceanClick Virtual Solutions, like, I would like to know, what are some virtual assistant services that real estate groups like the JPRE team or agents can avail of that are beneficial to them?
Well, some of the things that we actually benefit from are, some cold calling.
Yeah.
We trained our virtual assistants to really understand the dialogue when it comes to calling canceled listings, expireds, maybe FSBOs for sale by owners. So that's one of the things that we benefit from. The other thing that we benefit from is the marketing piece. Just listed, just sold campaigns, just putting content out there for us. Again, these are all things that are important to the business. But to be honest with you, I'd rather be working in front of clients, negotiating for my clients, updating my clients, making sure that they're up to speed with what's going on with their purchase or their sale.
Yeah.
Whereas the virtual assistants kind of take that on for us and helps keeps the ball rolling.
Exactly, because right now, with what's going on after what happened last year with the pandemic and all that, now everything seems to be online, everything seems to be virtual. And with this, it really makes like the world is now a village. Like, we are more connected than ever before. And do you think will the virtual assistant services change the game?
Yeah. Well, first of all, the pandemic. Well, let me rewind a little bit.
Okay, sure.
Technology was already in motion.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been in motion since the .com phase, right? But the pandemic kind of forced us to use the technology.
Yes.
And so I think, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, it was kind of a blessing for professionals to be able to use this, because now we're able to work from home. We're able to work remotely from wherever we are. But you're absolutely right. Having that virtual presence, knowing how to use the virtual presence, super important, especially moving forward.
Yeah. I believe that it's not even just real estate agents who can benefit from this kinds of services. Different kinds of industries, especially those industries that are just starting and need a lot of back office assistance could really benefit from
Yeah.
virtual services.
Oh, big time. I mean, I think a lot of people can, benefit from virtual assistants. Everything from investors to dental offices to doctors to lawyers. I think a lot of people can benefit from the work as long as they understand, what tedious work, what repetitive work
Yeah.
can be handed over to a virtual assistant. But a lot of people can benefit from it. In fact, I have a client and a friend who is considering hiring a part-time virtual assistant just to do, basic things like order food for him,
Yeah.
set doctor's appointments, order his prescriptions, things like, just those things that takes up a lot of our time, but could save time and money if he had a virtual assistant.
Exactly. Not just as a virtual assistant, but somehow like a personal virtual assistant,
Kind of a
like a
personal
PA.
assistant, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So those are a
Exactly.
few things that a virtual assistant can do, as you said, to really help with things that are repetitive or things that are a bit tedious, well, so that you can use that time to do things that are
Right.
really important. Be there for your client face to face and just give them the quality service that they do deserve. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
in OceanClick, we do understand that as well, and that's also the service we want to give our clients. So,
Yeah, no, absolutely. And it's it's been a pretty awesome experience for me and our team. There are times where I'm out and about. I could be working in front of a client. I could be on the golf course, but I'm seeing emails coming out from me. And it's really cool to know that your business is still in motion, even though you're not in front of your computer. It's
Yeah.
really, really cool.
you don't have to be tied up to a computer. You can even like
Right.
just send out an email or like give out some task at night before you sleep, and the next day someone's gonna do all of it, and it's
Yeah,
done.
yeah. The one thing that I think I want to get into with virtual assistants is I'm getting into YouTubing a little bit more, maybe doing a little bit more videos.
Yes.
And the one thing that kind of was very difficult for me, and I don't think I'd be able to do it, is the video editing.
Yes.
And to be able to submit a video by the end of the day, come in and the next day, the next morning, and see that video edited and ready to just upload, I think it's a game changer, big time game changer.
Very true.
So that's what I'm looking forward to next.
That's especially now where YouTube videos or having a YouTube channel, it's just different. It's different when you see
Yeah.
a picture. It's different when you hear someone, see someone doing things, and listen to the knowledge that they impart. But for a lot of people, it's the editing process that does take
Yeah.
up a lot of time, and it does take skills to develop
Yeah.
the video editing skills. And you have to have the software, you have to have the skills to navigate and understand YouTube SEO to be able to,
Yeah, that's
of
right.
course, make sure that your content is seen by the most people that can see it or are interested in such topics. So, as you said, you just submit the video, you sleep, when you wake up, it's edited, it's there, it's ready, it's posted. So,
That's right. It takes 5 minutes to shoot a video,
yeah.
but it takes 5 hours to edit. So it's a game changer for sure.
Awesome. So before we end this call, I would just like to ask what advice you can give to realtors, brokers, agents, or business people who are planning to make it big in their industry.
Whoa. I mean, that's a question that I'm still asking myself.
Okay.
Or that's advice that I'm still searching for myself. And I think every day is a day to learn. It's really hard to say, but the first thing is just have your foundation in place. always start your year with a business plan. If you don't have a business plan, you're kind of winging everything. So as long as you have a business plan in place, and typically my team and I, we like to finish our business plan by the end of Q3 for the following year.
Exactly.
So that's the number one thing that I would say as it relates to, being successful, is always start with a plan.
Know where you're going, and then, of
That's
course,
right.
plan out how to get there.
That's right.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Jason, for your time. And I'm hoping everyone who has questions can just go to our OceanClick Virtual Solutions Facebook page. We have our Instagram page. We have our YouTube channel. We have our LinkedIn. And we even have our TikTok. So, guys, if you want to reach out to us, if you want to reach out to Jason, if you have questions for us, and if you want to know more about the services that we offer, just go to our pages, go to our website, oceanclick.biz, and send us a message or give us a call. All our information, all our contact information is there. Okay, thank you so much, Jason, and I hope you enjoyed today. Get those houses sold, get those properties sold, and enjoy
Thanks for having me,
spending
Spring.
time with your family.
There you go. Thanks for having me.
All right, thank you so much. Thank
All
you,
right, see you
everyone.
later.